Oh, that's the countdown. You heard it. Oh, shit. We live. Shit. Classic talk. I don't know what else to say. What I will say, first of all, these microphones are pretty much here for no reason. Because brought my MacBook. I just got a little MacBook. I was trying to record the video and the audio at the same time. It worked earlier. I stopped at the little McDonald's for Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? I was out Ubering, driving, and shit like that out in LA. And did a little test run, did the video run, I did the audio on Ableton. Everything was working nice and smoothly. I'm like, all right, I'll get to the trap. I'll put the Focusrite in, the 2i2, plug the microphones in, and it wasn't working. It sounds weird because I have it plugged into this little PA, and I was like, I'll get it a little louder. Maybe the microphones will pick it up. Well, the laptop microphone and the phones. I got two phones running audio. So basically, I'm going to have to patch a bunch of audio together and make it sound good. Anyway, that don't mean shit for you audio nerds. You probably understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe if not, you don't. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Classic Talk #1. Episode live room. That's what we're going to call it, I guess. I'm just looking around. I'm in this little studio right now. You see this shit behind me, this hippie type looking shit. But we got a little drum set in here. We got a little keyboard. We'll do a live performance. No, I'm just playing. I'm not. Ooh. Look. No, I'm just playing. Alright, so anyway, so I got a list of things I'm going to talk about. This is going to be probably, we'll see, a weekly thing. I'm going to fit it in. I want to have like guests and stuff like that. I really might turn these mics down. So I don't like how it's sounding coming out this PA. It's a little too much going on. That's what I'm feeling, so that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be the first pause. And you're going to sit here and you're going to wait. You're going to wait about 7 seconds. You're going to wait till I come back. Fade is going to be down. I'm going to get back to it. We're going to jump into it. You feel me? I keep talking into this mic like it's recording. I'm so used to it, but it's not even recorded. All right. Let's jump into it, motherfuckers. All right. What up, bitch, hoe, slut? You know what I mean? Those type of words. If you don't like that, if you're offended by those types of words, I really don't care. That's just part of the process. You know what I'm saying? First thing I want to talk about is living in LA. By the way, I'm not going to be looking at the camera most of the time. For one, I'm not, what is it, the third, fourth wall? What is it? Film people hit me up. What is it called? I don't even know. That's not why, but it's because I just want to be natural. I don't want to be so focused on the camera that I lose my thought and just where I'm at and stuff like that. So, living in LA. Back to my glasses so I can see a little further. You can't see my listens down there, but it is. And I look a lot cooler, don't I? Wow. Anyway, so living in LA, when did I get here? What was it, December or January? December 2016, January 2017? Whenever it was, I fucking hopped on the Greyhound. I was going to drive and my fucking car broke down like 2 weeks before I was about to leave. That's the story I'm sticking with. I don't remember that's the correct number, but it doesn't matter. Y'all gonna realize how crazy I am the more y'all watch this and the more episodes there are and the more dynamics you'll see. You know what I mean? I'm a little crazy, but it's okay. This is me, and I'm gonna fucking illustrate it, and that's the right word to use right there, and let me and my story illuminate. But anyway, so yeah, I hopped on a Greyhound. Oh shit, random ass thought hopped in because the Greyhound, it led this, alright. I don't know how deep and how graphic and that type of shit we're gonna get in this podcast, but I'm not even gonna jump to that. It was just a thought that crossed my mind, and that's why I laughed. So yeah, I hopped in the Greyhound, ended up taking it was supposed to take like 2-3 days, ended up taking like 4 or 5 days because shit kept happening, like buses breaking down. We had a layover in Colorado for 24 hours because it was snowing and shit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be driving on the fucking interstate when it's all snowy and icy and shit, killing a bunch of people. You feel me? So yeah, at least they gave us a little hotel room. I don't even think that was for the broken down bus. So we got a hotel room, a little motel, whatever the fuck it was, when one of the buses broke down, and then the layover in Colorado, we actually had to stay in the fucking bus terminal, shit like that. So but it was cool. I linked up with some people on the bus. We used Colorado, so it was recreational weed, so we just walked to the dispensary, just had to be 21 with the ID, So we just got walked around, you know, Shane took my little selfie, on my Instagram, pop. Did that. But Colorado was dope. It was fucking beautiful. Like, I remember just driving through, seeing the mountains and all the scenery and shit like that, and then having the experience when we had to stay there for a day. Fucking, my tripping, was it a full day? It was 24 hours. This shit's crazy because we had to sleep in that thing. We walked around, yeah, but it was a good experience. Like, I'm already saying it's like a third home. Like, Michigan's my first, Cali second, Colorado, even though I only spent like a day there. Like a third home type shit. That's just the vibes of it. So yeah, Greyhound, continued to Cali, blah, blah, blah. Had some shit happen along the way. It was a crazy ass story. Like, even this older lady was talking about writing a book on it, or like some sort of story, just to like, cause I ran into so many types of people, dog, like from drug addicts, like withdrawing from heroin, like fucking, you start smelling the stench, and this nigga's tripping, talking about some crazy shit, like kind of tripping you out. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Then 10 hours later, however many hours later, talking to this nigga, you're like, this nigga fucked up and he's withdrawing on some shit. He needs fucking a needle in his arm or something. It's fucked up. But it's like, yeah, it's fucked up. Air's a fucked up drug. We, you know what I'm saying? Lost people to that. Like, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Like, rest in peace. I don't even want to take that turn, but yeah. So met all sorts of people. Crazy ass story. Greyhound, busting to LA. Little pre-contacts. The homie Floyd, I grew up with him in Detroit. Like, he was like my first best friend. Like, Floyd Armstrong, fucking East Side, 8 Mile Shane. I went to fucking Miss Sharma's daycare, went to Tricks Elementary Area Academy. Me and that nigga got in scrap because I ripped his fucking homework. That nigga did a roundhouse kick on me. I was like, ah, shit, nigga, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But we still homies, fucking like brothers, fucking 20, however many years later. But he came through the crib like he was visiting his mom or something back in Michigan. So he pulled up on me and like, we just talking. And even prior to that, he told me on Facebook or something, yo, if you ever come to LA, if you ever come to Cali, hit me up, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right. So after that, he pulled up on me, and he's like, dog, like, we just talked about it more. I'm like, should I do it? Because he knows I'm doing music shit. And plus, it was like, I was in like a little rough spot, like living in the city, like Joy Road, Ohio, at the West Detroit House. Shout out to the West Detroit House. Still, my heart and soul is there. That's family still, and we still putting everything into that. Like, I shouldn't say everything, because it's not everything, but it's everything. It's my heart and soul. So anyway, where was I even at? Yeah, living in the city, shit fucked up, like gunshots every night, fucking, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of beauty in it, but a lot of fucking dark shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? New worlds, need to tap into something else. Let me take this hike out to fucking Cali. I'm gonna drive out there. It's gonna take me however many days. I'm gonna sleep in the car on the way. Boom, 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 boom. Car breaks down. Whop. Plan failed. Whoop. What am I do now? Hop. Greyhound. Whoop. Hop that ticket. Whoop. Hop on there. Yeah, it's a 5 day. But like I said. So anyway, Floyd backstory. Brother from back in the day. Connected. He's like, yo, I could probably get you like a week here. So I'm like, talking about when I get to LA. He's like, when you get to LA, you know what I'm saying? You probably stay where I'm at for like a week. He had a few roommates and shit, living above like a surf skate shop type deal. District is what the name of it was called, on Venice Boulevard, Mar Vista, right down the street from Venice, you know what I'm saying? Rollerblade to the beach type shit, real nigga type shit. But yeah, so he was like, I can get you there for like a week. I'm like, all right, bet. So he's like, let me know when you're about to come through, blah, blah, blah. So eventually hit him up, weeks going by, however much time goes by, hit him up. He's like, shit's kind of going bad here. Our building got sold to a new owner. We're not going to be here that much longer. I can get you here for like a weekend. Is that cool? I'm like, shit, fuck it, whatever. In my mind, I had like backup plans, like hostels and different cheap situations on Airbnb to fucking, just to make it happen. I was like, even if that shit fails, have my little backup plan. Even though I got a backup plan in life, because it's just music and entertainment, fucking that, all that, film, all that into one. So no backup plan in my life. But as far as the travels and coming to Cali, it's like, you know what I'm saying? If shit goes wrong, cover all your bases type shit. So anyway, get to Cali. Actually, yeah, so the weekend shit, blah, blah, blah. And then like a few days before I'm pulling up, he's like, yo, actually, some good news. We could stay for like a month. And one of the roommates, Nate, I'm a name drop on this podcast probably. Fuck it. People might not like it, but you know what I mean? Unless I have to You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to expose. I don't even know why I'm trying to explain this. No disclaimer. It depends on what the situation is. Anyway, so Nate, he's moving out. Whoop de whoop de whoop. There's gonna be a room available for a month. Boom, pay the $500 for the month. That's a bet. On the beach, pretty much. $500 a month. Bam, hit that. Blah. Hit him with the 500. Hit him actually senior. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Floyd, obviously. That's it, Chris Senior, Jeff, Floyd. I think this was also when it was like 5 of us in that thing above a skate shop. Like I said, Surf Skate Shop District, Venice Boulevard, 12015. I'm dropping addresses. Yeah, look it up, nigga. You'll probably show an MMA gym now because niggas scrapping in that bitch now. Wow, wow, wow. The new owners turning it into a motherfucking, not just Muay Thai. It's like MMA, but it's different form. I don't know. I'm not deep in that world. I just know it's different shit. There's Muay Thai, there's Taekwondo type shit. Get your hair butt. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, anyway, so get to California, pay the $500, get to stay for a month. Month goes by fucking beautifully. Got my little MPC studio. Got my little. Did I have my little keyboard at the time? Did I buy my little? I think I had my little. It's not right. It's right. It's right there. But I'm not about to go off camera and grab it just to. Oh, my bad. Just to unzip it up. Anyway, nice little setup. Beautiful setup. Thank the Lord forever. Had a great month there. I was like, I gotta get a little job because I didn't go there with much. Besides paying the $500 for the fucking. Actually, you know what I'm saying. Had a little help with that too. Anyway, went there with like $300 or something like that. All right, got there. Before I even pull up there, I'm reading. People are saying, save up $5 grand, 10 grand, shit like that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. Your boy didn't do that. Your boy went there with like $300 and a solid mindset. Mind state as well. Same thing, same difference, depending on how you put it in your head. So yeah, I was like, I gotta get a job. So, your boy's Craigslist theory is high up there of being proven pretty much over and over. So I don't know if it's a theory, if it's proven. I'm not sure how that works. Crazy boy. Yeah, so I'm like, Craigslist, pull up all the places that are looking for shit. What's the easy route to get in? Cooking, dishwashing, well, you know what I'm saying? Dishwashing, easy. You can get hired on the spot. Well, that's what I did. Hit that microphone and shit fell too earlier. Doesn't matter. So yeah, pulled up a bunch of spots on the internet. First interview I go to, Lemonade, Sawtell area. I don't know if that's even right. Somewhere, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Pulled up, first interview I had in California, got the job. So anybody that says there's not jobs available, there's not this, there's not that, if you're willing to work for a little bit of change, a little bit of cheddar, you can get your ass a job. As long as you don't got no fucking crazy shit going on or it's going to prevent you from being hired, then you got to go through another process and jump through other different loopholes to take care of that situation. Shout out to those people doing that, trying to make a better life for themselves. Keep going. Real shit. What was I talking about? Continuing. You're going to see this a lot because sometimes my mind be slipping. I'll be like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. California, first interview, Lemonade, Sawtell. All right. Got the job, hired on the spot, $12 an hour. When they said that, I'm like, all right, damn. It was, cause, at the time, minimum wage was like $10.50 in LA, Cali, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so they gave you boy $12 an hour. Eventually, like a few weeks later, a month, however long, like minimum wage is like 12 now, so you can come here, get a little job for 12 an hour. Anyway, got the little job, 12 an hour, washing dishes, chilling with the Mexican homies, learning Mexican music, a motherfucking seeing the real with the Mexicans. Cause the Mexicans, they like niggas, they like us. We family. We go through the same shit. We have the same struggles and misfortunes, and you know what I mean. So we relate on a lot of levels, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Mexicans, Hispanics, Latins, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Latino world. I don't know what that means, but it sounded good at the time. So yeah, I'm washing dishes, chilling with the homies. The homies is inviting me over to places, chilling, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, not at the time, and still right now, but you know what I'm saying? Your boy don't be drinking like that. It's been like, you know what I'm saying, some years, you know what I'm saying? Because your boy's a little crazy, and when you get a little drink, and the boy gets a little crazier, you feel me? So, I had to make a decision to put that type of shit out to life. Anyway, so they invite me to places, not really sure them. That's not really I don't know how I got to that part of the story because I'm just chilling with the Mexicans working, washing dishes in the back. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, whoop, Floyd gets a job there too, just for fun. Whoop, we working at a bitch. Ha ha, blah blah blah. He was doing like the register shit. I was washing dishes. Yeah, get it how you can. Just you gotta pay rent. You know what I'm saying? Building so we only got a month there at the new spot that I'm at. Okay, oh, month extended. We got to like March or something like that. Okay, boom. Okay, ooh, killing it, getting it. Pulling up at open mics and shit. Matt Bishop Lamont at like the first performance I did. Was that the first or second? I believe it was the first. It was like some little showcase shit, and he was giving me some advice after. We linked up, and he gave me his numbers, said call him if I ever need something. Boom, boom, boom. Called him about a month or so later after I developed some time and some ideas of what I wanted to speak to him about. Hit him up. He answered. We spoke for about an hour or so on the line. Gave me a lot of advice, wrote that shit down in the notebook, apply it to your life, go back eventually, I'm sure I'll go back again and again, boom, boom, now thank him again. Thank you right now, Bishop Lamont, Dr. Dre, Protege, they used to call him, you know what I'm saying, look him up if you don't know. Shout out to him, first person to embrace me out here. So yeah, that was cold. Did that. Yeah, so just living in Mar Vista, fitness area, working, doing what I gotta do to pay the bills. The homie Floyd puts me up on Uber. Start making cakeiola on the Ubers. And what? Okay, then we had to leave. Then your boy started Airbnb, and nigga, then that took me to another phase. I got comfy when I was first here, a little comfy, like, oh, got my own room, I got my own little setup. All right, the building sold. All right, now you can see the reality, how much shit really is in LA. Yeah, now you can see how much shit really is in LA. Boy, let's get it. All right, so we had to leave. So now we're Airbnb. Shit's getting expensive because I'm paying for the car daily, $40, $50 a day for the car, 30, 40, however much for the Airbnb for the night, you know what I'm saying? So, your boy Senior put your boy in the play of living in the mountains. Boy had to get a tent, hop up in the mountains for a couple weeks at a time, just go thug it out in the mountains, you feel me? No service, no nothing, just you, your thoughts, and your mind, and your creativity, and your ambition, and your livelihood, just making it happen with the bears, and they got just surrounded by it. Nah, but that was humbling, if that's the correct word. I notice I say that a lot, if that's the correct word. It's like I'm second guessing myself. Someone even told me that before. Anyway, the mind of a madman, a loved one, a lover, a wise one, a killer, killer of evil, killer of resistance, killer of doubt. Love yourself, be you. You and I too. I dig that 100. So yeah, living in the mountains, whoop de whoop. That was dope. Being able to fucking just walk around there and just trails and hiking and shit like that. Making fires, eating off the fire, saving money. Nigga, you feel me? It's the name of the game, I guess. So yeah, I did that, and then your homie Senior, aka Kevin Senior, got a spot like Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw area, right by that movie theater, which I still go to this day. I just went like last week, saw Adrift. That movie was dope. Adrift was a dope movie. If you're looking for a dope movie, go check out Adrift. It's about you going to Google and watching the trailer and figuring that out yourself. So yeah, living in the mountains. Senior Kevin got an apartment, and the homie Song from England linked us up to be able to for me to get a room up in there. So that was that. Story of LA. I mean, what am I even talking about? All I've been talking about is pretty much where I've been living. So jumping the fuck around everywhere, from sleeping in the car, living in the mountains, Airbnb, and having a room, having your own room twice, doing all sorts of shit, bro. Taking a nap in the park, doing whatever. You gotta have a strong mind to fucking withstand all this shit. So yeah, recording, going to the studio. Shout out to Ford Productions. Got a lot of my album recorded there. Shout out to Butcher, mixing my album as we speak. Electric Drive, the motto, the mixtape, everything, all the above. Electric Drive. I make music. If you didn't know that, if you randomly click this for whatever reason, somehow landed on this, and you think I'm just talking, a podcaster, It's my first. No, this ain't my first podcast. I made a podcast when The Good Outweighs the Bad (TGOTB) came out. Um, yeah, living rooms, blah blah blah. Recording for productions, making it happen. Recording, butcher, mixing. See how my mind works? I go back and then I gotta find my trail back. So yeah, the album's getting worked on right now. Screensaver's coming on the computer. Um, Still being recorded 20 minutes and 8 seconds. I told myself I'm gonna make these like 30-minute pieces, but I'm only on like the first subject. So this may last a little longer. So yeah, man. LA in general. If I could just sum it up, it's been a struggle. It's been tremendous growth. It's been elevation. It's been a learning process. It's been beautiful. It's been wild, crazy, not in the like wow, oh my god, wow. It's been a journey. I'm thankful for it. There's plenty of times I drop to my knees and just thank God, whatever I believe in. God is what I believe in. It's whatever you believe in, I believe though. Yeah, it's been a journey. I took a little break or whatever you want to call it. I went home for like 5 months. Actually, I went back and forth quite a few times, like 3-4 times within a year. Like once for my niece's birthday, for a wedding, for my mom's birthday, which happened to be close to Mother's Day, so I got that too. You know what I'm saying? Kept going back and forth because family is fucking super important, and that's everything. That's above everything. Like I forget who it was. It was recently too. They're like the only thing. I think it was the homie Fifth. I think it was Christian. Yeah, he was like the only thing I seen you put above music is family. And that's like it's real. Real. Cause yeah, family's everything. That's everything. My niece, my nephew, my brother, my mom, my whole family, pops, Tony. You know what I'm saying? That's pops. Not even blood pops. You know what I'm saying? But that's pops. People that know me know. Yeah. So even took little recharges going back to the crib. Then I took a longer one, like 5 months, because I was just going like crazy out here. Because I was just working, just Uber and driving, and like. I'm used to like for the past however long, say 7, 8, 9, 10 years, I've been used to creating at all times when I want, like just creating. Never really held stable like jobs. Like anyone who knows me, like they know that I'll go to a job one day, and if I'm not feeling it, I'll quit the first day. Like all right, I'm out. Like this ain't gonna work out. I've had so many. I lost count probably if I tried to sit here and run down how many jobs I've had. I don't know if it's my personality or just that I don't. It's not me. It's just, I don't vibe with that type of shit. What was I talking about? Jobs. Oh yeah. First thing I think, going back to the crib. Yeah, for like 5 months. I got a studio. Oh yeah, going crazy out here because of fucking driving and forgetting, like being, because I'm used to creating all the time. So it's like when I came out here and I had to work a lot, much more, like and not create as much. I started to see how people get miserable and how they fucking. I won't say depressed, like get depressed, but like to become just angry or something holding you down, like you're not free, you're not living how you're supposed to be living. That's how I felt. That's personally how I feel. So I was like, man, like I need a little break. I need to create because I need to get this album done because everything is written. Like everything's already wrote down. Fucking, I just need to record this shit. And studio costs started adding up on top of living out here. So it's like I can only afford being in the studio so much. So I was like, all right, let me get back to the crib. I'm gonna run out of studio there. Like there's a place called The Loft. Anybody that knows, like in the Redford area, fucking big ass, like not warehouse type building. It used to be a Big Lots whatever. Big ass building. Rent out. It's actually like a room I'm in kind of right now. Rent out rooms for musicians, producers, fucking film people, whoever, you know what I'm saying, whatever, podcasters. So I got me a little room there, got a lot of me and Butch went out of the room too. He actually came into the equation. So we shared the room, you know, he showed up like 3 times out of span like 4 or 5 months, and nigga showed, cause he got his own little spot up at the crib, and his spot, you know what I'm saying, he's got a nice spot, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, hauling all that equipment, like, we had a nice little plan, but once we got there and you got music leaking in from other rooms, and it's like, man, we can't record here. Like, we wanted to build a vocal booth, and even then, like, it's just so loud. They don't got nothing between the drywall. It's like, they don't got no insulation, nothing between the walls. Just some fucking drywall. So the next room, she got like metal bands and fucking all sorts of fucking people fucking, you know what I'm saying, right next door, and you trying to record some shit. It's like, but it was beautiful. It was a nice place I could like have to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, yeah, because I wasn't even from, like, I was staying at my mom's crib, like, just that I would stay there. Like, every time I came back to Michigan from Cali, staying at my mom's house. And this time, been there for 5 months, or 4 or 5, however many, four, it was just under 5 months, some shit like that. But, like, that's where I rest my head, you know what I'm saying? There's nights I was sleeping in the studio that I was got, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was really grounding, because I ain't been at my mom's crib living there since early 20s, like, fucking, probably moved out 21, 22. I don't remember, like, '09, I think it was my first. So it's 18, 19, 20. Yes, 21, 22, I think. So, like, since then until now, I'm 30 now, you know what I'm saying? Uh, wasn't really living at mom's house. There might have been a time, like, a week, like, transitioning from one crib to when I moved downtown. Speaking of that, I got to get into downtown, and that's one of the topics later. It actually ties in, if I remember now. But yeah, so I went to Michigan, got a nice little recharge, and it was time, like, all right, time to head back to LA. It's time to get back to the grind. Let's get this money, because I want to go to Europe. Europe's the next step after this. So I use, like, Cali is like a catapult. Jump on the Cali catapult, fucking hop to Europe. Because it's an easy way to make money out here. Like, it's Uber and Lyft share is just easy. You fucking any time of the day, just hop in the car and fucking whoop de whoop de whoop, make your money, instant pay. So you get paid same day, fucking after each ride if you want, fucking not literally, because I don't know if you can do that many times a day. But yeah, get back to the grind, and back here I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this little room doing. I had to rent out a room because I'm like, I need a podcast room. I need a room, so you can't see anything. Maybe I'll show you if I remember fucking later. But there's like a drum set, there's a piano, like I said, fucking little guitar amp, fucking. You know what I mean? You probably hear it. There might be some bass coming in. I hear some bass coming in from some band playing, but it's just fire. Like, it's this lady singing, nice little energy vibes. You did hashtag vibes. Yeah. So back in LA, bro. And here I am in Classik Talk episode 1. I don't know if I'm gonna call them episodes. Classik Talk number 1, live room. Is that what I said? Here we are. I'm in Red Rock, LA. Renting a room out. I told myself I want to do a podcast. I've been pondering on it for a few days. Like I said, I've dabbled into it previously, but like I was like, I just want to, because I have a lot of thoughts, and I only talk to maybe a handful of people with my real thoughts, my real, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot going on, and I don't want to overbite, you know what I'm saying? I'm quiet and reserved, and like if I don't really know you, I'm kind of like feeling you out before I even, you know what I mean? Which I'm even kind of working on, because I need to be more open and more welcoming. Because I am welcoming as a person naturally, but I don't naturally act welcoming, if that makes sense. Like, my demeanor is more serious most of the time. But that's not just me. I'm goofy as fuck. Fucking, I got a silly side, but I'm serious. I'll beat your ass, but we can hug and talk about butterflies and rainbows too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think I got the full spectrum of human, and I'm not afraid to just channel all these emotions and show who I am. So. And plus, I want people to kind of get to know me and my personality, my thoughts, and see me more even, because it's like I kind of be tucked back in the shadows. So it's kind of like me being public more, this podcast. So anyway, yeah, so that's living in LA. That's the whole LA story. It's almost 30 minutes, so that's the end of this plan. I got more topics. Like I said, it was going to be like 30 minutes in my head, but I knew like they're gonna probably go longer because I want guests eventually. I want, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. I got this idea in my head, and I see some things in my head, and there's a lot of interesting people in the world. And shout out to Joe Rogan too. He might be an inspiration on this too. Just conversations with people. But except me, I think I guess I'll give you my plan away, my mental plan, what I've had in my head. Different locations every day, and not every time. I'm sorry, not every day, but every episode, whatever you call it. not make necessarily every time, but like, cause I move around a lot. I'm in different studios, I'm in different cities, states, eventually different countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I'm not always gonna be able to have a base to just create this content and share it to the world. So it's like where I'm at that time and in that week or that moment, record it wherever I am, whoever I'm with. But yeah, I want to have people come on here, guests. If you yourself want to come on here, I already got an email, classictalk@gmail.com. Hit that up, classictalk@gmail.com. Classik with the K if you know who I am. CLASSIK, CLASSIK, talk@gmail.com. And I think, did I do the SoundCloud already? This will be on SoundCloud, right? Yeah, soundcloud.com/classic talk, youtube.com/classic talk. Yeah, so this is that, and this is this, and this is that, and that was that, and this is this. I want to talk about the Kanye album. I cried. I might have shed a tear or two. I don't know why. I don't know what emotion it even was. I don't know if it was sad. It wasn't. It wasn't sad. I don't know if it was joy. It was something. It made me feel a certain way though. I don't even remember what the record was. It might have been a couple. I really don't remember. I just remember shedding tears. It was just some feeling I had. It was like, man, it just made me like, I don't know. Caught myself smiling a few times. Just like something about it. Like, I'm not even going to jump into each record individually because I haven't even jumped into it like that, where I can sit here and dissect and decipher and analyze each record. But as a whole, as a feeling, it's like there's a lot of different ways and different feelings. There's some hard shit that I think it started with like more harder shit, more not aggressive, but whatever tone that was. But then more like not melodic, but more like soulful, or the feel like I don't know, because I feel like some records you can write from like egotistical point, like ego written driven type of words and words pulling from, and some are like soul driven and like hard and you know what I mean. Like I think certain records, like certain like artists, you can pull from different. Like me as an artist too. Like I know Kanye does it. Like he's one of my biggest inspirations. Like you can pull from different zones. Some you might want to scrap a nigga one day, and you got an aggression song, so you channeling some anger or something into the music, like or you're feeling really good, like or with your girl, or fucking, so you write a girl, or fucking, you know what I mean, or fucking, you sad one day, you lost a homie, you know what I mean, and so it's pain that's going through the record, you know what I mean, it's like all these emotions, and I think what it does when you channel those, it locks into the music, and then that goes and resonates with people, and then it's like, that unlocked, and I don't know, that's where the connection comes with, because it's like you pull from a certain emotion, like I'm saying, my new line, my new thing is, everybody has a market. Everybody has a market. There's a market for everybody. I don't care what you do. If you build shoes that you can't wear, like you know what I mean. There's a market for everybody. It may be one person in the entire world that buys that, but that's a market. That's somebody. There's a market for everybody. I think that's what it is. So yeah, anyway, going back to Kanye, I don't even know how I got into that rant. Where I was even going with that. But Kanye, the album made me fucking feel good. I liked it as a whole. I like the Pusha T album. Uh, yeah. Um, Next on my list, maybe I should wait to the end of it. Not, yeah. I was gonna do it now. Maybe it'd be nice to break it up, but if I'm going with my gut, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna put it at the end. Um, Speaking of Kanye and Cudi. So Ye just dropped this past Friday. What's today? I'm recording this on what's today? Tuesday. I'm looking to drop it on Thursday. So the day after that, Kanye and Cudi are gonna drop. Yeah, Ye just dropped the past Friday. It's dropping like monthly, or I'm sorry, weekly. So yeah. Anyway, Kanye and Cudi, like I told the homie Feed, I was like, all I can think of, the words I think of are for the world. Like I feel like those two men have been through a lot, like emotionally, like in life in general. Like they've had some hardships, they've had some dark moments. They've even had them as a couple. They've even had their ups and downs and breakups and uh, whatever you have it. But like they're brothers and they're reconnected and they probably had some of the deepest conversations ever. Like because they're in a different stratosphere with this whole fame shit too. It's a different world, so it's like they probably relate to that on a whole different level, and just the psyche and the mental aspects of things, like the craziness, whatever you want to call it, like I think a lot of us artists have it. Like I don't know, like there's I don't want to say screws loose, but we're not fully. I don't know. There's no word for it because there's no way to describe it, and there's no. I'm not even trying to put labels or any. We're just all crazy in our own sense, and that's not good or bad. It's subjective or whatever. It's like it's however you look at it. But yeah, the album For the World, man. I think there's gonna be some good shit on there, some really deep shit, some thought provoking shit, some emotional shit, some mental health issues they might be speaking on. That's my prediction. Like I haven't heard one record. The only thing we have close to it is the record with him and Ye on the fucking the Ye album, and or Cuddy and Ye. Are them two on the Ye album, but that's the closest thing we have to what we have coming, I guess you could say. But I mean, when Cuddy came in the hook, I was like, wait, who the fuck is that? Because the first note came in, I was like, wait, who? It threw me off because like I think the beat drops and like it opens up and then this voice just comes in. And it's like this real strong dominant note. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck was it? I was like, wait, is that Cuddy? And I'm like, oh man, just put a smile on my face. But yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. It's probably one of the biggest albums I've looked forward to in a minute. Yeah, For the World. That's my prediction. If not, you can go back on this video and be like, you're wrong. It's a bunch of boo-boo grease. Like, it's just terrible trash. Like, so we'll see. But my thought and my feeling is gonna be great, at least for me. Like, some people don't like the Ye album. Like, I love that shit. You know? Off of music, because everything can't be all music related. We gotta have some sort of relatability to other markets and demographics and other people that may be interested in things I have to say or that I think, but necessarily may not be interested in the music talk or other aspects. So I'm gonna just try to give you my whole personality of who I am, what I think about. What I think is that I went to go pay my fucking ticket today. Ticket I received back, I think in November, for like rolling a stop sign. You bitch ass nigga, dog. I swear to God, you bitch ass nigga, dog. That fucking cop nigga. No, I don't know. I get angry when I think about that shit because I hate the whole fucking game of it, dog. I hate that they fucking like that they have a time that they agree on. Say it's 3 seconds, however many seconds that you have to fucking stop at a sign. And then if you don't abide by that many seconds, if you make it 1 second, or you just, you know what I'm saying, put your foot on the brake, check, make sure everything's clear. No kids are crossing the street, no cars are coming, no fucking families, nobody doing nothing, no homeless person running in front of you around the corner and you almost hit them. That's happened before, which is why I just thought of that. But you know what I'm saying? Make sure the coast is clear and you go. Say it's a second because you know it's probably later. Fucking traffic's dead. Like ain't nobody coming. It's a little stop. Pulling out this apartment complex. I think it was. Hit a right. Whoop, flipped. This bitch ass nigga talking about that I rolled the stop sign and I disobeyed the fucking law. Nigga, disobey these nuts. Fuck you, nigga. You piece of shit. Like I said, if you don't like this type of talk, you're not gonna like this podcast. I'm sorry, Mom, if you're listening. This is my type of. I know I don't talk like this in front of you or you know what I mean. Like you know how I am, but like I don't talk maybe this fucking vulgar or this fucking you know what I'm saying. I don't be cussing like that. Like I probably didn't start cussing in front of you. I still don't cuss that much in front of you. Like I was like in my late 20s. Like out of respect. Anyway, if you don't like this type of talk, anybody who it is, like you should probably just press pause or you know what I'm saying, hit the X, shut down the computer if you're just sick of me. Whatever. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry because I'm not sorry, so I can't be sorry. Yeah. So went to go pay the fucking hoe ass ticket today, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want to pay the full thing because that's just how I am sometimes, and sometimes you don't got all the bread to pay the whole thing. So I stand in this line. These niggas got a sign literally on the fucking window, like on both registers, which is like outside. It's like this outside court. So you walk to this fucking black ass window. You can't see who's on the other side of this shit. Probably so you can go bust their head when they get off work. But they got these 2 ass signs that said, the last time we updated our system, computer systems, this is what a computer looked like. And it was like an old ass Dell or Compact, if y'all remember that shit. old fucking big ass two fucking screens, big ass gorilla monster screens, TV monitors, whatever the fuck. But it has a picture of that, and the other one has another, whatever, stupid ass signs that basically said they ain't updated their system in fucking 15, 20, 25 goddamn years. Fucking whole ass shit. That ain't even what I'm angry at. I am angry about the amount of time. Yeah, I guess I am angry about that because the amount of time it takes to get to the fucking window to have a question or to try to pay your fucking ticket. You know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, you're already going here to pay him the bread. You got to pay to fucking go to the parking lot to pay him the bread. So they're like, you get the first like 30 minutes free, knowing their whole ass system takes long as fuck. It takes you probably 30, 35 minutes just to get to the whole ass window. Fucking, you got to pay $1 or whatever, however, 30 minutes, hour, fucking whatever the fuck it is. You got to pay them basically to park there. So it's like, yeah, come give us our bread and. Come give us our bread and give us more bread while you park in our fucking parking lot. Shit. Anyway, so I get to the window and I'm not paying the full amount. I'm like, yo, I just want to make a payment. He's like, yo, you can't do that here. You got to do it online. I'm like, what you mean? Like, you can pay tickets here, but I can't make a payment here. You got to do it online. You can't just take my partial payment. You're taking all these people's payments. You can't just take a partial payment, like right here. Like, I can't see who you are, so I can't see you eye to eye. So, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is even going on in the first place? This feels sketchy as fuck. It feel like y'all niggas robbing me. This is what the whole motherfucking system is, nigga. It's all fucking robbery. Y'all robbing me right now, nigga, because I took a second less than what you thought I should have fucking taken to fucking after a stop sign to make sure that who's safe. You don't give a fuck about us, nigga. You don't give a fuck because you writing tickets that's $230 just because I rolled a stop sign, nigga. Get the fuck off my nuts, y'all little bitch ass niggas. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, and I can't be sorry. Anyway, he's like, no, you can't do that. You gotta go online. I'm like, y'all some hoe ass niggas. Oh, then he tells me the system is down until Friday online. So I'm like, dog, well, my ticket's due today. So is this ticket gonna be more money, or is this gonna be y'all niggas ain't gonna put a warrant out for me fucking for going on the system Friday? And what's today? Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know what I'm saying? We got a few days. So like I can even hit the spot on the internet and fucking do this whole ass partial payment for this fucking illusionary fucking system that y'all niggas created that you can enforce. Because nigga, I learned this when I was younger, nigga. If you don't pay these hoe ass tickets, this may be common knowledge for a lot of niggas, obviously. Fucking people who don't know, if you don't pay listen, kids, if you don't pay a goddamn fucking parking, traffic, whatever type of violation, nigga, alright, they gonna be like, alright, nigga, give me the bread. And you're like, my nigga, I don't got the bread, you feel me? And they're like, alright, nigga, well, you can't drive, cuz. They gonna be like, wait, what you mean I can't drive? You can't drive, nigga. Give me your license, nigga. I'm cutting that bitch out. Like, what you mean? How you gonna tell me I can't drive? I'm a human, nigga. Who the fuck are you to tell me I can't drive, nigga? I'm gonna get in the whip and fucking drive. Who the fuck are you? Who are you, nigga? You're a human, nigga. If I fucking stab you with this motherfucking pen, you're gonna bleed just like me. So how the fuck you gonna tell me I can't hop in a vehicle and drive? I know how to drive, nigga. I've been driving for how many years, nigga? Get the fuck out my face. Nah, nigga. So, nah, you either give us the bread or you can't drive. You gotta give me the license, nigga. Alright, nigga. Well, your license is suspended. What does that mean? It's suspended. It don't work no more. What you mean it don't work no more? If you driving and we pull you over, nigga, you might go to jail, cuz. Like, what you mean you gonna throw me in a cage? You gonna throw me in a cage? You gonna put a lock on him and I can't get out that bitch? I can't escape. You gonna put me in a cage? Like one of these animals? Y'all treat me like, I am an animal. I guess that's correct. I'm an animal. Nigga, I guess nothing should be in a cage. But you gonna throw me in a cage because I stopped for like a second before I turned after the stop sign? Like, just because y'all don't like that, y'all wanted me to wait 2 more seconds just to make sure. And I don't got the bread to give you. Yeah, so give us your license or give us the money. Alright, well, I don't have either. Alright, well, your license, man. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to drive. I'm just going to take the bus. I'm going to, you know what? This is part of it. I gotta save up. I got to get a second job, so I can pay off this ticket. You know what I mean? Times are hard, so I'll get this ticket paid off and I'll get my license back and pay your reinstatement fees or whatever. You know what? You're right. You know what? I'll be more responsible. I'm sorry. You know what? Just here's my license. You're right. Alright, well, have a good day, sir. Alright, well, I'll get you guys the money when I can. I don't know if that's a good idea, is what they say. So yeah, kids, and then say that's the route you take. You know what I mean? You're gonna hop on the bus. You're gonna take the train wherever you're at. The whatever wherever you're at and however you're gonna get there. That's you're gonna use public transportation, Uber if you got the money. You're really trying to save up the money. Okay, so that's an honorable decision, right? All right, so do that. Paying the money when you can, like cool. All right. Um, you're driving down the street, kids. You're with the homie. He gets pulled over. They ask for both your IDs for whatever. They want both your IDs. You're like, I'm a passenger. I'm in the backseat. Why you want all of our IDs? Like they asking you and him and everybody in the car now. Okay, okay, here's my ID. They tell you to get out the car. You like, why? They're like, you got a warrant for your arrest. You're like, for what? You didn't pay that money you owed us when you only stopped for a second at the stop sign. You didn't pay us that money and you took your license. Remember? Yeah, yeah. That's why I was gonna hop on the bus. And that's why you know what I'm saying. Having a homie, he taking me to work right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pay this shit off. Nah, you gotta go to jail, homie. Like you didn't pay. Nah, you got a warrant for your arrest because you never took care. Now you in jail. Might get bailed out. You might have to sit in county to wait for your court case. Who knows what the situation may be? Court appointed lawyer. Maybe you got a family lawyer. Guess what though? You about to be paying some bread. You still paying the bread. You still paying the bread unless you go sit your ass in jail. Then you might still be paying the bread. Moral of the story: take care of your shit. Take care of your credit. Dog, I got credit backfiring right now. Speaking of downtown, I remember if you've been with me this whole journey, um, I told you I was gonna tie in the downtown situation if I remembered, and I remembered. Uh, credit, credit. I was living downtown 2012, 2011, 2011, 2012 time-ish. Um, working at Oga's Kitchen. Actually, at first I was working at the hospital, Oakwood, which is now Beaumont, Dearborn. Working like 2 days a week. I won't even get into that. I was doing some wild shit there. Um, living downtown. Uh, stop paying rent. Going back to money and not paying shit. I'm young. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas ain't getting no money right now. I'm broke. Nigga, you gotta go. Alright, nigga. I'll get y'all money when I can. You gotta go, nigga. Alright, well, I'm gonna stay here till I really gotta go. They locked the door. Alright. I'm kicked out. I don't give a fuck. I'm young, nigga. Anyway, on to the next spot. Next place. Yeah. 2012, where we at now? 2018. Ooh, I'm in LA. Ooh, I got a spot for 600 buns a month. 600 a month? 600 buns a month? Nigga, run that. Speaking of the homie Floyd, got me tied up with the landlord. Got you on the spot, bruh. Cuts, got you one time. Yeah. Dog. Got two windows in that bitch too. Size of a shoebox. But I'm gonna kill it in that bitch. I'm gonna have my plants, I'm gonna have my bike, whole plant situated. Huh. Landlord says, send that thing on over. Send that proof of income. I made 1,000 this week, miss. Uber screenshot. Blow. Okay, proof of income. Boom. Credit check. Failed. Wait, what? Credit check. Failed. Credit check. F. Note on the motherfucking record. Leasee or whatever evicted 2012. Didn't pay our money. We put that shit on the books. We want that shit on this record. Hey, landlord, 6 years later. Hey, just so you know, this guy is a terrible human being and didn't pay fucking his rent. So just so you know, that nigga's no good. Don't fuck with your boy. He may have learned his lesson and grew up a little bit, matured, but don't fuck with your boy. Landlord calls me. Sorry. We're not going to be able to rent this out to you. Your record's terrible. Your credit's garbage. You're trash. Your report's trash. You like to buy shit at first and then stop paying it with phones, with rent. You know what I mean? It just seems that you you start with good intentions, with with hold on, y'all. I'm pausing because one of the microphone systems. Thank God we got backup. Yeah, so one of the mics just went down, and I just restarted it. Everything's good on the video tip, so that's good. Look like you're still alive. Forgot there's a camera on me. I've been looking this whole way the whole time. Forgot there's a. That's what I want though. So when you start looking at the camera, you start trying to analyze yourself. And do I look great? Am I sitting okay? Do I look? What am I? You know what I mean? How am I presenting myself instead of just letting your thoughts and stream of consciousness, which I think Ye might have coined or something. Be the driver of this pilot. This kind of is a pilot episode almost like a. I won't say test run because we're gonna get it going in motion. But what was I even talking about before the mic went out? Credit, yeah, downtown. That shit came back to bite me 6 years later. I mean, there's a bigger picture, and I'm sure there's a reason that it didn't go down. But I mean, the evidence is don't fuck that shit up. That shit will fuck you over later in life. Like unless you just got bread like that, cash. But if you got cash like that, nigga, get your credit right. Why not, nigga? Like niggas ain't gonna fuck with me with any apartment. Those are little studios. Oh, I was trying to rent like music studios too, like little lockouts they call them, like kind of like the room I'm in now, like where you like I had back in Michigan. Like Michigan, they didn't give a fuck. It was like they didn't even ask if I worked. They just we got a room available, give us some money. But here, nigga, they do credit checks, they do the whole thing, and that's just that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm unable to get a room right now, but I mean. The good side of that is I won't be tied down because a lot of these are starting like 6, 12 month leases, and the way I'm moving, like I'm playing in Europe next, and I was gonna get that one spot because it was so cheap, and the idea was like even when I'm moving around Europe, back to Michigan, wherever I'm at, I can still afford to pay that spot in LA just so I have a spot, a little base in LA. But you know what I mean? It didn't work out, and I learned. And even previous before that, like not too long ago, I remember just checking my credit and talking to the homies. I think it was Butch and Feet, like talking about my credit, how I ran my credit check, and they was giving me game on how this shit works. And shout out to Ahmad too, like maybe a year or two ago, like people been trying to, you know what I mean, put in my head how this shit works, and cause no one taught me that shit, so it's like I'm learning it now, and I'm learning that it does matter if you're trying to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like it matters. Like I didn't think that shit mattered when I was younger. I was like, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Credit, suck my dick. Like I don't give a fuck. But yeah, now it's like if I had good credit, I'd have maybe a nicer spot, like a night. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's all gonna work out anyway. I believe in myself through the moon, so it's all gonna work itself out. And this will be documentation where I can go back and be like, damn, that's what it was at that time, and you learned and you grew, and then this can be documentation or a reference for other people who may be watching and might be starting to fuck up or haven't fucked up yet, and they say like wise people learn from other people's mistakes. Like you can watch this and be like, damn, like I gotta get my shit right. You know what I'm saying? Like, or before you even fuck up your shit, like I said, like watch this and maybe learn. Be like, okay, maybe that shit does matter for the young ones out there. I know I gotta start wrapping it up soon because I don't think I got this room. I mean, I got it for 2 hours, but the first like hour, I was fucking figuring out this microphone situation and all this shit. Like next time I'll be more prepared. I know the video's boo boo grease. Like I got this old ass. I won't call it old ass because it's a beautiful beast. Older, I'll say, MacBook. So I don't know if this shit's even like HD. It looks like a square little rectangle. It don't look like HD, like widescreen type looking type shit. So I don't know how it's gonna look on the tube. I don't make it happen. Like what I learned is like whatever stage you are in life, if you want to do something, like use your resources. You have some sort of resources, like tap into it. Like it was gonna sound a lot better with these microphones that I have placed right here. I got a couple. I got one right in front of me, like one for like a room little mic and a backup, and I was gonna record. You know what I mean? Have the laptop audio too, and then find the best ones and make the best audio. But you know what I mean? This is the first episode I'll learn from this. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because for one, well, I thought I was kind of prepared because I did a test run, but I wasn't fully prepared. I didn't try it with the microphones and with my audio interface. I didn't try it with all the real gear. So it's like I learned already. So like the first hour was spent trying to figure that shit out. I had to go to the, no, it don't matter. But yeah, and then, you know what I mean, I only rented this thing for a couple hours. Wanted to do it for like a half hour. Then I got like 13 more minutes in the spot, but I want to be respectable, wrap up my gear, and put things kind of where they were when I got here. Have a little respect for the place before I head on out, get my shit together, and then I gotta hop on the road. I gotta make some money to pay for this car and just keep this shit going. I gotta make a plan though. Maybe next, if I remember, next week, the next episode, talk about having a plan. Because that's one thing I learned. I really gotta have a plan. Shit needs to be written down and like at least have some sort of guidance or some sort of GPS navigation, physically, mentally, spiritually, of where I'm taking this shit and where we're gonna go and where we're gonna touch down, and destinations we want to reach. There's no end goal, but there needs to be some sort of route. You feel me? In closing, though, back to the legal shit. My final point. I think it's bullshit that speaking of jail, I don't even know if I'm speaking of jail at all, but in my head I was. I thought about it. Jails and yeah, the legal system in general. Oh yeah, I was. Cause I was talking about going to jail. Fucking your shit. You don't pay your shit, your tickets and shit. Um, the weed shit now. It's like I went to jail so many times for smoking weed and shit, and so many people are in jail right now over this shit, and then I can just pull up in a dispensary in LA or in Colorado, Vegas with the ID, get the weed. And ain't nothing against the weed. I'm just saying, the laws and systems and the shit behind it. Like, there's people still locked up doing time over this shit that you can just walk into the store and get now. So it's like, I had to bring that up. I don't know why, but I just think I want to use my voice to to show where I stand on that issue. That we got a lot of shit to figure out on this country and with these laws and these systems and the shit tying us down and that's fucking us up. But you know, plenty more talks and plenty more days. And life is beautiful, so we'll touch on the things that aren't so beautiful, but we'll eventually, hopefully, see a more beautiful world. Real shit. Treat people with love, respect, unless they fucking with you, and you gotta fuck them up. That's how I look at it. But love yourself, be you, don't be afraid to be yourself. If you notice yourself changing when you're around certain people or not being yourself or trying to fit in with a certain crowd or trying to do certain things or wear certain things or talk a certain way to fit in with a certain type of people or crowd or something, like, don't do it. Just be if you notice yourself doing that, I would notice something in yourself. Maybe that needs to change. Hopefully, maybe this can be like a mirror or reflection. You can look at yourself, and be like, But ultimately, just be yourself, man. Like, be weird, be you. Like, I'm vulnerable listening to you and releasing this because I'm like, God, like my mind's all over the place. I'm very animated sometimes, and I'm all over the place. And it's like, I know some people might view this and be like, yo, what is he talking about? Or this guy's wild, or they might have some views or opinions that may not be the most positive or loving or uplifting, and that comes with this earth shit and life. So it's like, I can't worry about that, but I can worry about being myself and expressing myself. This is who I am, and I can't be afraid of who I am, so I'm just going to give it to the world. And it starts here. It's been with the music, but it's here I am, you know what I'm saying? It's the world. It's going to keep growing. Like, maybe it'll be one day, like, where someone comes back to this video years back just to check out the first episode. Like I just did with Joe Rogan recently. Like, what's the very first episode they recorded, like with him and Red Band, like Brian Red Band, like just to see it, just to go to the very first episode, see where they started and see the growth. And it's beautiful. Like, I've seen a lot of things start with like a seed and blossom into beautiful trees, and like I don't know, I've seen it a lot in my life, and I'm hoping my life is the same thing. But yeah, my final words are just be you. Love yourself, and if you don't, just learn to love yourself. I don't know what that means, but you'll figure it out eventually. It's a journey that we all learn. Just try to stay in tune with your thoughts and your emotions and your feeling when you're not feeling too well. Try to relate and see where the root of the problem is, or just try to analyze yourself. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to talk to people who love you and who care for you, because if they love and care for you, they want what's best for you. So even if you want to, or even if you hear something you may not want to hear, it may help you grow. That goes with everything. So yeah, that's the first one. Classik Talk. Any suggestions? You want to join the podcast? You want to join the talk? ClassikTalk@gmail.com. I'll make a bunch of social medias too. And it looks like Classik Talk is open. I was surprised. I got my Gmail, SoundCloud, YouTube. Probably get more socials. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. But just Classik Talk. Hit me up. If you want to see someone on here, you think we might have a good conversation, hit me up. We'll see where this thing goes into. If you came this far, beautiful. That's what is up. You feel me? Yeah, no, it's dope though. It means you must have been intrigued of some sort, or you're just very judgmental, just judging the whole time and feeling good about yourself. But hey, if you feel good about yourself at the end of this, I feel good. If you feel good about yourself at the end of the day, I feel good. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. Love and peace. Till next time. Classik Talk. One out. Yeah. Oh wait, hold up. I forgot. I remember too. I think I remember both the things that I fucking that I tried to remember that I stated earlier in the podcast. The other one, it was briefly. I stopped and I was like, "No, I'm gonna wait to the end for this. I could break it up, blah blah. Maybe I'll learn, blah blah blah." I just remembered it. It's the fucking weekly record. It's the fucking weekly record. It's fucking. I want to drop a record or put a video or a song or something music related on this. Whether it's in the middle of it, well, I'll figure that part out right now. Episode 1, the first episode, of Classik Talk. It's gonna be at the end. This is it's Destiny. It's Chavis Chandler, my brother Chaviano, just dropped a video. Was it yesterday, today, yesterday, the day before? I don't fucking know. He just dropped a video. It's called Destiny. I don't remember if it's on the album or not. By the way, the album is incredible. I was privileged enough to hear it prior. It hasn't been. I think it comes out the same day as the Ye and Cudi album. So Friday, this Friday the 8th, I heard it and I told him I was like, dog, like this reminds me of listening to like College Dropout. Like when I heard that and that energy, and then this girl and him like looked at each other and then they're talking about how it's like his late registration. Like it's just it's this feeling, man. This album is incredible. Like I put Chav up there, and I'm not talking about just in the city in Detroit. I'm talking about musically, like talent wise. Like I put him up there, like with the greats. He's one of us. We're the same. We cut from the same shit. I feel like as far as his talent, and his music shit, and like he's the only person in the city. I won't say that gives like that's competition because it's not with brothers. Like so, it's not competition. But he's the only one that I look on that high caliber. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that has it all. Like that has it. He's got the soul. He's got the aggression, that primal animal instinct. Like you know what I'm saying? He's got that. You know what I'm saying? Those melodies. Oh shit! That's my alarm, nigga. You hear that? That's how you know shit real. I got my alarm. 5 minutes. Damn, I gotta get out of this bitch in 5 minutes. I gotta go, y'all. Good thing is, I don't gotta sit here and play the song. I'm just gonna put it on the video, put it in the audio, or whatever. Put the video. I'm gonna drop the video on this shit too. Yeah, Destiny, Chavis Chandler, One Wing Angel, June 8th. Beautiful album. Fucking, I'm telling you, dog. I'm not just saying this shit. I'm not just gonna play shit that I just play for nah, nigga. We playing real shit up here. Chavis Chandler, what up, though? Destiny. I hope that's the name of the record because I'm gonna look silly if it's not. If it's not, I'll fucking tell, or I'll just put some text down like my bad. Nah, Destiny, nigga. Chavis Chandler, One Wing Angel. One Wing Angel. I'm out this bitch, y'all. One love, classic unity. I'm out this bitch, Classik Talk, episode 1.